Community leaders calling to end the bloodshed by including organizations like Street Corner Resources, tackling gun violence neighborhood by neighborhood. Aisha Sekou is on board with the mayor's plan, but says it needs to go a step further.
Inclusive of who? Our public schools, because we know violence begins there. Our hospitals, because we see mental health and mental illness show up.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams laying out a 15-page blueprint to fight crime in this city, bringing back the NYPD's plainclothes anti-crime unit, rebranded as neighborhood safety teams, added to 30 precincts across the city with the highest crime. Gun checkpoints will be in place at city entry points, including the Port Authority, adding more outreach to homeless and mentally ill New Yorkers and creating more jobs for city youth.
But here's what's wrong. You cannot have a 14, 15, 16-year-old who's being exploited by adults to carry a gun. If this young person carries that gun and it's not in public view, he goes to family court, no matter how many times he does it. That's just wrong.
The mayor said 250,000 young people between the ages of 16 and 24 are not in school or out of work, and the numbers show the despair. In 2019, 2.5% of people under 18 arrested had a firearm. In 2021, it jumped to 10%.
We know the concentration of gun violence and where it's occurring. By the way, you'll see an overlay of the COVID hotspots who were hit the most in COVID.
Public Advocate Jumaane Williams says the pandemic brought increased gun violence. He says last year 6,000 guns were taken off city streets, and focus needs to be on targeting the iron pipeline, not bail reform. While he applauds the mayor's approach, he questions how plainclothes officers will be used.
That means we're making gun arrests. That means we're getting historic numbers of guns off the street. That is happening right now. So I do want to know what those units will be focused on that we aren't already doing.